They are number 1, Winner's Tale, Rokeby Stables, trained by Mac Miller.
Last year won the Suburban in the Brooklyn, was winless here until a little while ago and nearly set a track record with his blinkers on.
Number 2, Peter Barberino's Joanie's Chief, trained by Gene Jacobs, ridden by Jean-Luc Samet.
He's a lightweight in here, but he did win the True North Handicap, a sprint race. He comes from behind no matter what the distance, Jack.
Number 3 is a pride of New York State, Raymond J. Lassese's Fio Rito, trained by Mike Ferraro, ridden by Leslie Hulet.
He is the New York King. He's a big, handsome gray. He's 13 for 17, but most of them against New York State breds.
And the number 5 horse, Calumet Farm, the historic Devils Red and Blue of Rivellero, trained by John Veach, ridden by Jacinto Vasquez.
Of course, the reputation here is a moody disposition. He has ability, but he's never predictable, Jack, and that's the problem with Rivellero.
Number 6, as you'll see in a moment, is Locust Hills Farms, Blue Ensign, who comes out of Hoist the Flag, and he is trained by D. Carroll and ridden by Jack Cannell.
Well, Del Carroll tells the story. Blue Ensign has run on 7 tracks this year. The Gettysburg Handicap, his very best accomplishment.
And number 7, a beautifully named The Liberal Member, owned by Ogden Phipps, trained by Angel Pena and ridden by Angel Cordero.
An unusual 6-year-old gelding, Jack, who had over a year layoff, won the Brooklyn at 4, 2 races prior to this today.
And number 8, Viola Summers' Ring of Light, trained by Frank Martin, ridden by Ruben Hernandez.
Jackie was beaten a lip in the Suburban this year, a tremendous effort. He has been entered and not run since then, trained well, and is a threat with that speed.
There he goes, Ring of Light, and number 11, the only 3-year-old in this race, Noble Nashua, Flying Z Stables, trained by Jose Martin, ridden by Eddie Maple.
He's an exciting 3-year-old running against these older horses, won his last 3 races, including the Dwyer and the Swaps, and he's taking Alidar's route.
The gate is set just behind the 1 1/8 pole, the wire here. They go once around, and there goes Winner's Tale leading into the gate. He stands quietly. He's wearing blinkers for the 2nd time in his life. He was an easy winner last time out wearing those blinkers. No trouble with him. He's a 5-year-old trooper. Long shot Joanie's Chief goes in. The gray horse Fio Rito, as Bob Ewalt, the head starter here, has informed me that he will require a little special handling. He will be slightly tailed. His tail will be steadied to distract him, to make him stand quietly in the gate. He has pads in the gate. He also must have a man standing on his offside rather than the near side, which is expected. Rivellero is in, the moody one Frank pointed out. He requires no man near him. He is quite antisocial and prefers to be left alone. The rest of these horses, all will be handled a bit. They're loading quickly. Time to go to Marshall Cassidy for the call of the Whitney.
Charles, he's the 3-year-old in this race. Noble Nashua going in, the light blue and white silks. They're all in line. The flag is up. And they're all very calm right now. Fio Rito broke through the gate. Fio Rito broke through the gate, masterfully handled by the assistant starter. And Leslie Hulet, the 2 of them managed to keep this New York bred in good custody, just having gone through the starting gate, now walking around the outside and just about to go back. A fine 3-year-old, Noble Nashua on the outside, an excellent New York bred, last year's champion New York bred, Fio Rito. The orange and purple silks with the red blinkers, just about to go back into his stall. A field of 8, an outstanding field for this Whitney Handicap. Okay, we're back in line. Here we go. And they're off. On the outside, that's Blue Ensign with Fio Rito, those 2 going for the early lead. Farther out, Ring of Light, the Liberal Member on the inside, Winner's Tale. They're into the clubhouse turn now. Fio Rito takes the lead by a half. Blue Ensign on the inside is 2nd. On the outside, it's Ring of Light in 3rd. Then Winner's Tale, the Liberal Member, and Noble Nashua, followed by Rivellero and Joanie's Chief. They're on the clubhouse turn. The first quarter in 23 and 2. Fio Rito on the rail still leads by a head. On the outside, Blue Ensign right there, and Blue Ensign now puts ahead in front. Fio Rito back into 2nd by a length and a half, and Ring of Light is 3rd by about 2 lengths. Then Noble Nashua, the 3-year-old, is in 4th. It's the Liberal Member in 5th. Along the inside is Winner's Tale. They are bunching down the backstretch, the half in 46 and 3. The New York bred Fio Rito has the lead by a neck. Blue Ensign on the outside, 2nd by about a head. Ring of Light is 3rd. Then Winter's Tale and the Liberal Member are together. On the outside, it's Noble Nashua into the far turn. It's Fio Rito still leading by a neck. On the far outside, Ring of Light. Ruben Hernandez sends Ring of Light up on Leslie Hulet on Fio Rito. Those two now heads apart. Noble Nashua with Maple is in third. On the outside, it's Blue Ensign. On the inside, Winter's Tale, the high weight, looking for room there at the top of the stretch. Fio Rito, Ring of Light still together. Winter's Tale, the high weight, gains on the rail, a close third. Then the Liberal Member on the outside, it's Noble Nashua. Fio Rito continues to lead, now going clear by a full length. On the inside, Winter's Tale. On the outside, Ring of Light. Between those two, it's the Liberal Member. But Fio Rito at the 16th pole still has the lead. On the inside, Winter's Tale is gaining to the wire. Fio Rito in front. And at the wire, Leslie Hulet on Fio Rito. Wire to wire in this race, the winner by, maybe a head. Winter's Tale was second, a photo for third between the Liberal Member and Ring of Light. An outstanding performance here in the Whitney Handicap. Back to you, Jack.
Thank you very much, Marshall. And this New York crowd is ecstatic here as this New York homebred, wire to wire after a false start, a great save by the assistant starter. And look at this. My, oh my, oh my. Fio Rito.
13 for 17, but even so, usually breaking through the gate is the kiss of death. That victory should be shared by the assistant starter.
Let's take a look at this stretch run. He held off everybody. There were 3 or 4 coming at him.
Game as he could be. Winter's Tale along the inside, a big threat driving at him, but he would not surrender. Look at him with his right hand drive. There was a point when he looked like he was an easy victor, Jack, and then the pursuers began to close the gap and the excitement set in, but a game effort. Watch along the rail now when the threat poses. He drifts just a little bit, begins to appear like he fatigues a little bit, but he hangs on. He's a big gray horse. I would estimate from the stands that he's 17 hands, which would be like a 6'7" or 8-inch man. Powerful horse with a long stride, and he needed every foot of it as he held on gamely in the Whitney.
There's number 6, Blue Ensign, making a good move at him. Winter's Tale on the inside.
But it was his game, and I imagine one of the most exciting victories for a New York bred to date, Jack. It would certainly bring a lot of thrills to the people here.
Here.
Mile and an eighth and 148, just a second off the track record.